Martin and RB. I've started it. Yeah. I just don't know if my stream supports. And now says be as racist as you want. Wait, why? Well, sadly, I can't do the traditional talk to experience because I can't include your guys' audio. So unfortunately, this is just gonna. Hang on. What? Ah! Ah! No. Hang on. I need to fucking. Anyway, just do the audio. Hello, everyone. Welcome to EXFL Tier 1 Season 11 in the Australian Grand Prix. I am Drifting09. I am joined by many people you can't hear, so hang yourselves. Is there actually? As I'm getting reports from people who I'm talking to, there is a wet race, so that's going to be interesting. Most attendance this tier has seen since we'll probably off. Yes. Anyway, we've got Callum and Robin on laps. Out laps at least. Well, I can't see your helmet, so. Give us a 12, Callum. My Twitch connected to this thing now. I don't know. As we begin with Robin's flyer, as he is coming up to the Sector 1 split, he sets a 26-3 for the split in the first sector. Decent amount of battery left for the back straight as we bounce back to Callum, who will be crossing that sector line. He sets a 26-6, so currently through the middle sector, 43-6 for the man from the Dutchies. Is he? Oops. As Robin Brown will go up to the line, he will set a banker lap for everyone to catch. A 1:16.2 does justice. As Callum now rounds the final corner, blasts the battery down. He gets a 16.3, hundredths off his teammate. Is now the next person to cross the finish line to start a lap, or finish a lap, will be Baggies to start one. And the next person to finish one, no clue. As Seb, the Tier 2 champion of last season, starts his proper flying run. As behind him, we've got Fajar, who will be starting his attempt after finishing third in the standings last year. Anyway, Danny to start another flyer with Samuel Drake Lee in his slipstream. This is their as Red Fire Tiger sets a 1:16.229 banker, which is clearly an improvement. I'm gonna have to fix that in a different time, as now everyone who was going to be watching this stream post race will think I've got some mental issues. JJ in the Williams, a 1:15.5, sets a good banker. As Oren will start his lap, and then behind him, I have no idea who that is. It's Seb. Up to the line, a 1:16.7, so not bad for the Chamopper. As Frankie behind him goes up to the line, up to second with a 1:16.5, few hundredths away from the lap JJ set. Danny goes to third. Samuel Drake Lee will cross the line. He invalidates, so we'll go for another run. I assume Elias is Mihinovic. Yeah. Right. Next person to cross El Lino will be Get Munging Tiger. As I believe Uri starts another attempt, as Brooke Baggies will go up to the line for his first lap, a 1:17.3. Oren goes to 1:16.8, and Seb retires from the session. As a Union now switching seems to be back with Nick. Up to the line goes fourth, but as my pre-race prophecy does align, I may have been right about the whole Brooke Baggy situation. Anyway, yeah, okay, we'll give him till the end of the session. And the only reason I'm really giving him slack is because he's a West Brom fan. Anyway, I'm assuming Beanmeister's Will, or is that someone else? I know Adam is... Yeah, I know who Adam is, so who's the other Adam? Right, don't need to boo me. As Cub goes to third. Decent lap for the guy who was teammates with Callum last season. What? Oh. What? Yeah. What? Why do they do like specially made learner cars? Like I understand they need the brakes and stuff, but come on, natural selection. As Elias goes up to ninth, there's Woizo. I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, you can. I did 2 runs and I came in very late. As the Adam reserve starts his lap, is now up to the sector split. We'll have Danny, followed by other Adam, well, main Adam, and behind them is Frank. What? Oh, just say it's my name and an underscore between them 2 names. Oh my fuck. Zamknij swój kurwa pysk. Hang on, let's find it. I need to send Will my fucking stream. Well, you sounded a lot like fucking Jay from The In-Betweeners halfway through that. Anyway, Robin up to the line. 1:16.1, not a bad lap from him. Is behind him Beanmeister, I assume. That's him. Nope, that was someone else. Shut the fuck up. That was made 2 years ago. And I still don't know how to change it. Anyway, Samuel Drakeley purple in the middle sector, 43.9 as his teammate crosses the line to go third. Oren up, not Oren, Frankie. I'm gonna get confused with the high amount of tenders this season. Elias up to the line, 9th. Oh wait, no, what? Oh, that was a kick Sauber. Fucking hell, I'm lost. That's what? Okay, that's Nick's lap. There we go. As Samuel Drakeley goes 4th. As Oren McIldowney goes 12th. Not that much of achievement, Callum. As yeah, Jack mate. Nah, Jack mate. Oh, what is that spun on his outlap? Fucking hell. There's Nick Union. Union up to the line 5th. This high level attendance is gonna confuse me. I don't know who's who. Like when there was 8 people, I could distinguish where people are on track. Right. All the X. Wait, I can't add anyone in fucking 5-lappers anymore. There's, oh, there's, both RBs are now retired. Honestly. Agreed. As, the two... Yeah, spinning off the line. Adam through into the Sector 2 split, a 44-2. Not a bad middle sector. I do not know what a good middle sector is. But Uri is conveniently behind his teammate, who's giving him a mental toe down into the braking zone of turns 9 and 10. As Uri has been given a lovely slipstream on the entirety of the back straight, which will definitely help his lap. Adam goes up to the line, stays 17th, as Uri will close the final corner. He'll accelerate towards the line. It's a 1:15.3, barely beats JJ, and it must have all been done with the help of his teammate. As I assume he's going to return the favour, or else that's being mega gay. As Beanmeister's proper Adam starts a lap. Same with Callum and Elias. Behind them, Frankie starts his lap, and once again there, we've got Danny starting his lap. Behind him, Union. Oren goes up to 8th. Behind him, I don't know who, as the toe between the Alpines is going at full swing. Uri helps Cub, as now he has the entirety of the final sector to try and get anywhere that isn't 9th place. As Cub will go up to the line, 1:15.1, so the toe has helped, and it's an Alpine 1-2. Adam has invalidated, so his lap won't count. Woizo and JJ are in the pit lane. Adam up to the line, stays. Callum up to the line, stays 12th. Behind him, Elias stays 13th. Frankie up to the line, he's invalidated, so his lap won't count. Danny behind him is also invalidated. Behind him, Union has not invalidated, so his lap will stand. However, he's down in the middle sector, stays 7th. Now we wait for a wild Robin to come across the final corner. As Nick also goes up to the line, goes to 10th. Are there any more laps to be fulfilled? Oren slowly drives. Frenchie's invalidated. So, to start the season off with a high, it's an Alpine 1-2 and it's a Czech 1-2 between Cub and... who was it? Cub and Uri. As we wait to load in. As there's rain! Heavy rain! Heavy rain in Melbourne. Wet, wet. I can't lie. All the At this point in the race, all the PC players have the advantage. So 2, 3. Actually, who is PC? Uh, and 30. As everyone has seemed to go. There we go. Formation laps begun. As Uri is stopped on track. And here we are, where we have the Formation Lap Grand Prix. Oren, do it, no balls. So he's not been reset. No, he. Do you want to take a shot? Anyway, I'm having a look here. I'm having a look on the MFD here. Frankie, Danny, and I believe that's it, have underfueled the car. Yeah, and you. Ah. Can someone get a 30 in? Oh my god, it's coming out! Anyway, as the final few cars align themselves into their grid spots, as we are here we are, Melbourne, Tier 1, Season 11, 5 red lights here in the Australian downpour. It's lights out and away we go as Cub and Uri, the Alpines, get a decent getaway off the line as nothing really changes as JJ tries to make a darting dance around the outside, gets shoved off. As very little people can see stuff. which is kind of concerning for a lot of Xbox and PlayStation users, as there has been contact at the back. Oren and Woizo. Oren's has already dropped from, I believe, P9. Ah, yeah, I see. Oh, yep, here we are, contact, massive contact here at the Sector 1 split, as Danny has got a 10-second penalty, and it's a virtual safety car. Let me do it like that one lap V guy on TikTok. Safety car! Why? Oh, you think? As already behind. Danny's missing half his front wing. Adam's missing his M plate. Which Adam? The competent one. Sorry. Tell me. And here is a reminder for the strategy, as we've got some people at the back darting into the pit lane. As there is still virtual. As we are back to racing conditions, Woizo, the AI, clearly doing better. As a Red Fire Tiger side by side with Frankie here into the same area where the whole kerfuffle started a lap earlier, as Frankie gets shoved wide, losing a few positions with an illegal overtake, but no real damage, let's just say. Frankie, I'm trying to look at the timing screen. The real closest gap is between Red Fire Tiger and Uri, side by side into the fast chicane. Red Fire Tiger will have the outside line for the second part, gets pushed off slightly, still side by side as Aaron gets past Woizo at the back. But Red Fire Tiger completes the move for second, but JJ looks to the inside of Uri and maybe looks he can take third away from him, gets the better run, and in the span of a lap, Uri has fallen from from second to fourth, but in response, he's given his teammate a nice gap to work with. Samurai Drake Lee side by side with Samurai. Now, I'm not a meteorologist, but it's fucking wet. As Nick sends it on the inside of turn 3, trying to take the place away from Frankie. Nothing. So it has been Meister. Ooh, bit of kerfuffle with Brooke at the back, fighting for the grand allure of P13. As JJ is claning around the outside. They are free wide into the chicane. As JJ comes out on top. It is a 5-car, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way, actually a few-way battle for the lead, as JJ sends it on Red Fire Tiger, forces him wide. Frankie gets the better run as Uri falls to 5th. A lot of kerfuffling. This is a very close fight here, all for P2, as Turbo Cub's gap has increased once again. So he's doing very well in these tricky conditions. Uri tries to out-drag Nick into turn 1. bit of movement. As so far lap 4 and not a single DNF. Red Fire Tiger gaining once again 2 wide into the fast chicane. Very good not to keep it from going into any sort of barriers. Robin Bran on the inside of Uri, and it could go from bad to worse for the Alpine driver, as he could go from 2nd to 6th. He keeps the position. Good defence. What's happened? Oh, that's a shame. As Samurai gets past Elias. Overall, albeit for it being a well, wet race, the action's been there, but does anyone remember if it's supposed to get lighter or is it supposed to be full wet all the way? Jesus Christ. I would not be surprised if someone does a insane strategy of just staying out for the whole 29 laps. Well, how bad's the tyre wear? What, like a fucking... Oh, as we got off. Do you know what? I'll be a what's it? I'll be a nice Samaritan. I'll check. What time's the dart supposed to be on? No, the darts are in 10 minutes. But I'll be a nice Samaritan. I'll keep you updated because I can put it up on phone. As Cub sets another fastest lap of the Grand Prix, extending the gap on the Williams behind. It is a... Yeah, what you said. Ridian! Right, here we are. Evening. Right. And how have you been, Ridian? Anyway, as you say that, there is... Oh, sorry, there has been a switch for 2nd here. Is this about Brooke? Oh, gee, yeah, they've put, yep. What a move by... Oh, there's yellow flags because of that. It's tier 1. It's a full wet race. No, this is the talk show. We do. Well, I can't do it well because I don't have like the proper gear. But essentially, I stick with these guys when they're racing, and that's what we did last season. Anyway, you can join if you want. I don't mind. It depends what lap you get home. 15 minutes. Each lap is like a minute and a half, so yeah, we'll see. As Baggies gets a 3-sec penalty. What? I said Brooke got a 3-sec. Oh, and he's losing. He's lost the rear slightly going through the chicane. He is drifting it. He is quite literally drifting the car. As White. Oh, Jesus Christ! Moises round. I've clipped it to give you best description. Going into the 90-degree right-hander, Woiser goes down the inside and Baggy airborne. Oh, and there's contact. Oh. Well, there's your virtual safety car you wanted. There's your virtual you wanted. Yeah, that's fine. See you in a bit. Yes, Aaron, what happened there? Yeah. As I'll tell you what, this virtual has worked out nicely for Turbo, as he has extended his advantage at the top to 10 seconds. Which, you know, in the wise words of a certain Scouser, this does not slip now. But knowing it will slip now. You know what? I'm proud of everyone because there's not been a single DNF. As it restarts, there's still yellow flags in Sector 3. Union getting past Simon Drake fully as Robin is on the tail of Frankie, but doesn't avail. For me, it looked like your entire fucking front wing snapped off. Yeah. As the gap has gone down at the front as Elias joins the penalty club. As he has done a Morgan Hughes. Anyway. Took you long enough. Yellow flags again. This time once again at the fast chicane. I'm assuming it was Weiser or it's Ferdy, right? That's his name. Cub sets a 130.2 as Adam now joins the penalty club. As Elias pits. And could we see our first retirement of the afternoon? Stops very early. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the first retirement of Tier 1 Season 11, Elias Mahinovic. And my fucking dart stream's gone down. Anyway. Well, unfortunately I can't give you a run on the darts final because my stream keeps bugging. As yeah, Robin closes in on the rear of Frankie. Bit of argy-bargy, tries to go around the outside, gets cut off. We'll have the better run to the inside. It's a shame. As yeah, Nick looks to the inside of JJ. But so far, apart from the two virtual safety cars, it has been quite timid as Oren pits, presuming to fix that front wing. Front wing. Do we get confirmation? There we go. Front wing change for the man from Northern Ireland. Right, let's not get political. Frankie closes into the rear of Nick, closes the door. Does Nick? So that's going nowhere. Well, I'm proud of everyone. No one's properly binned it on track yet. And we've got a move for P14. As Oren joins the penalty club. As Beanmeister and Baggies go side by side. As Redfire Tiger, the Baguette Muncher, pits for a set of inters. So now, is it dry enough for inters? Is it like dry enough for inters, or has the Baguette Muncher have done a fatal flaw? Because now, if he's fucked up strategy-wise, he has to go back in again, and I don't know. He was 10 seconds behind. He's now 27 seconds behind, so 17 seconds for a pit stop. He will have to drop down to P15 once again as Voizo joins the pit lane, but this time he goes on wets. Very timid first part of the race. Still close fighting for those second and third podium positions. As out up front, Turbo is seemingly cruising. 10-second gap. It's going down slightly, but it's also going up. As Redfire Tiger gets a penalty. Ooh. So now, that is the 5th person with a penalty this race. JJ's in, but I'd hope that he doesn't do the same mistake as Red. No, he doesn't. He goes onto the wets, so it might actually be that Redfire Tiger is just fucked up. Unless he's waiting it out. Must be the fucking foreign department then. Ollie, are you seriously playing GTA Story Mode while we're racing? I don't know. Simon Drake Lee joins the penalty club. No, I'm not complaining. It's just, you know, a bit unheard of. Yeah. Close fighting here for P3 between Robin and Frankie as Samurai gets a penalty. So that is the 7th person penalty as Robin sends it to the inside of the 90 degree. Does not get a good exit though, so Frankie doesn't have to worry much. Now, I'd like to compare cups. So 31-0. Compared to last lap, Red Fire Tigers 37. Okay, 32-1 in the first sector. 30. So yeah, Red Fire Tiger is 7 tenths off the pace on the inters compared to the leader. Oh, Brug Baggies has been yep. As Baggies does pit. Oh, he's in the pit wall. And he's stuck, and it's a safety car. It's his, to be fair. to be honest, Seb, he did fuck into the pit lane. He went slapwise. As not really. He went sideways and then he beached it. As yeah, he goes on inters, so a lot of drivers. Actually, let's have a Cub. 31-7 Cub first sector. Red Fire Tiger. Oh no, that's. I actually don't know, but yeah, that's a good point. Cub, lap 13, final set. 39-3. 39-9. Yeah. So, well, Red Fire Tiger's saved. Unless he's doing the stupid move and staying out. But, yeah. The top three. Top four, and mid-race piss. If he goes, imagine he goes on dries. No, he goes on wets. No, another set of inters. Excuse me, what the fuck? Bro is seriously bottling the title defense. To be fair. And there's only been one DNF so far, so I'm proud of everyone. They're currently just showing like a mass fucking montage of fucking Littler and Van Gogh. No, it said it'd start at quarter 2. Yes. Luke Littler versus Michael Van Gogh. What? Hey! As Brooke, how the fuck did you pick up a penalty in the safety car? Are you okay? What about Brooke here? He's on inters. Anyway, let's check the spread of people on dries to people on inters. There's 3 people on inters. Red, Samurai, and Baggies. All 3 of them are behind you. And to be fair, behind them they've got Adam and then Ferdy. And then Seb. This kid's picked up 2 30 some. It's a 30.2. Anyway, let's talk about this because it's interesting. Brooke Baggies has picked up 2 warnings under safety car, and sorry, 1 warning and 1 penalty and 3 warnings in the safety car. As safety car is in this lap. Will Oren make it back from his piss? So Samuel Drakeley's got 1. So and Brooke Baggy's just got 1 for 10 seconds for rear-ending Adam. He is quite. What is he doing? Baggies is trying to intentionally kill Adam. I am streaming this and I am capturing this. So you know, as the safety car has come in, and Callum's already got a second gap. Oh yeah, yeah. Baggies has just taken out Adam. Baggy and Adam have collided into the wall. This is a fun fest here. What is Baggies doing? Like, this is the definition of crash out. So there's this guy. You know the guy. You've heard of Brooke Baggies in Tier 3 BRL. Well, he's BRL Tier 3. He's an EXFL Tier 1, and he's got 26 seconds of penalties for colliding with a reserve. And he straight lined him. Yep, he straight lined him. Safety car. Yep, I am messaging, he's just straight lined the kid. Yes. Why is he stopped on track? Brooke Baggy straight lined Adam. RB and Haas. Yes. No, I think it was the other Adam. Honest opinion, no balls. Is it in? No, it's not. Safety car in this lap. Maintain your speed and respect the delta. Weiser's 10 second for colliding with Adam in the safety car. No. Let's punk up the Twitch stream. Now 2. No one. No balls. Oh, it's in, by the way. No, it's actually the safety car is coming in this lap. Maintain your speed and respect the delta. As we've got 10 laps to go of the Australian Grand Prix, and it's pedal down to turn 1. And Nick and Nick and Cub have kind of dropped the ground. As Red Beanmeister gets past Voizo. Oh, unlucky. Do you want to get a race ban? To be fair, Brooke probably is getting either a could guess. I don't know. What's Robin's been put on the penalty list. You're a fucking pedophile. What? Nah, definitely the nice list. A Seb to the inside of always a bit of contact, and Aaron pulls alongside, and a bit argy bargy, but still side by side into the final sequence of corners. As Frankie takes back the fastest lap from Turbo, first person that isn't Turbo to have the fastest lap. Is Nick to the inside. For the first time in this race, Turbo loses the lead and Nick takes the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. Yeah, there was a safety car, you remember? Yeah, 2 safety cars. As yeah. Red Fire Tiger is not looking the best on those intermediate tyres. Could there be a late call to try and salvage anything that's left with 8 laps of the Grand Prix to go? As in all honesty, these 2 safety cars have really messed up Turbo's chances of winning, as he did have like a 10-second gap prior to. Is now. As Robin now takes the fastest lap. I'm trying to look for action, but everything's kind of like Stay. Oh, as Beanmeister to the inside of Red Fire Tiger pushes it on track. If that is the FIA regulations, Red Fire Tiger should get a penalty for overtaking off track. As around the outside goes Voizo, and in the space of a few corners, Beanmeister's gone from challenging Red Fire Tiger to falling to 13th, which is a shame. Always, everyone likes to challenge the French. Even if you don't like challenging the French, you like challenging the French. Because no one likes those baguette munching cunts. I'm chucking shit and shit, everybody knows. Oh, has Union got damage? No damage for Union, but I think... Way, go on. Out-traction him, yes, go on. As Seb overtakes Red Fire Tiger for P, whatever in this competition is. Samuel Drakeley, I believe, does have wing damage then, as he does pull into the pit lane. As Seb, once again, to the outside, gets squeezed slightly. This is a lovely 6-car battle for P9, but yeah, as I can see a balding Dutch prick on my phone screen. Yeah, apparently Van Gerwen has first throw, but that probably was decided yonks ago. As Robin Brown overtakes Frankie around the outside of the right-hander. As yellow flags, something's happened. As Samuel Drake Lee is on inters. Oh, interesting strategy. As Oren gets past Danny, really appalling race here for the Ferraris, who were doing quite well last season, and now they've fallen down the pecking order. As he's got the same amount of battery as you, and you are, to be fair, you are on full traction. Go on. Oh, bit of contact, but good move. And there's contact. There's even more contact. It's a side pod glitch. As yeah, I called that, Seb. So if you need a clip, just look. Seb, if you need a clip, I caught that on the stream. So nothing outrageous as dive bomb. There's 5 laps to go. Oh, so I think Simon Drake Lee lagged out. Hang on, let me chuck him in and invite. Once again, there's still only 3 cars. Anyway, Nick has pulled a decent gap on Cub, who has got a decent distance to the car behind, as Robin is gaining on the Aston Martin. Cuts the chicane a bit, but no time lost. As this race has transcended into a little everywhere. As yeah, I mean, 3/10 is really the biggest gap, and that's Red Fire Tiger on Beanmeister. Obviously, Beanmeister making his return for the first time in a while, hoping to score some points. As Seb, what? Ah, interesting. As oh, bit of a slide for Oren, and there's contact between Danny, Oren, and Seb. As Nick picks up another fastest lap. And Beanmeister, he's holding Red Fire Tiger up, so maybe he's trying to get them back in the battle. Have any of you got damage? As yeah, that was an unfortunate turn of events. Yeah, Beanmeister, I don't know, is he trying to hold up Red Fire Tiger or something? Let's go with my story then. As Cub nearly loses it, exit fast chicane. He is low-key drifting through the sequence of corners. However, the gap to Nick is simply not deteriorating. Samuel Drake Lee not having fun on the inters all the way at the back. It was a case of stay on the inters. Not stay on the inters, stay on the wets, really. As Red Fire Tiger, really the closest person to someone at this moment in time, as everyone is separated by decent gaps and stuff. Just realised Robin is very close to Frankie, but there won't be much fighting as they are. As Robin does have a penalty, as Samuel Drake Lee does pick up another penalty. I mean, Uri close to JJ. That's technically like the nearest we've got thing. As Danny is very close to Red Fire Tiger. Won't send it or anything. Would be really funny if he sent it though. As so far, let me just check. What is this? Both China. But as it stands, on his return, Beanmeister is set to score points, and he can get it by a really good P9 finish, as Voiser does have a 10 seconds, which does mean Danny could climb up into the points after what was a horrific beginning to the race. And here we are, the closest battle we've got so far around here. Danny will pull, tries to pull to the outside, gets the worst run. However, we'll have the second run as he does get it out the quick chicane. As Seb gets another penalty. Here we are. Nick to begin the penultimate lap of the opener Australia. A very soggy one, to say the least. Right, Callum. What, soggy like a bit Celtics defence was dripping? It's like, I don't know. As Samurai Pits is he trying to go fastest lap here? As Danny, how'd you get to warning for illegal time gain? Illegal time gain, yeah, interesting. As the Red Fire Tiger falls to 13th. So his tile defense is going off amazingly. As yeah, nothing really to say about it. As Samuel Drake Lee is also into the pit lane. He is very close to getting lapped. However, he has bolted on the full wet tyres as Nick begins the final lap of the race. So Samuel Drake Lee may as well go for fastest lap. As Robin, the closest fight we've got so far right now really is the fight for P3, and it's a fight for a very crucial position here between Robin Bran and Frankie Arnold. Anyway, down into turn 3, bit of a closed gap. Battery wise they are quite equal, however it could all make it. Ooh, nearly race ending there from Robin, as now we've got the final part really where you can overtake around this track. Obviously there has been no DRS this race as Red Fire Tiger picks up another penalty, so now could Oren potentially steal back P13 and, I don't know, do something with it, as Robin Brand has lost a bit of time to the car ahead. Is not good fighting as Nick has Samuel Drake Lee has been lapped here by Nick, and from what I assume nothing else can be really done here. So here we are, Australia, a few months after Nick had a very poor run of form, as he now wins here in Melbourne to set a stamp on what he can possibly do in the races ahead. Frankie finishes second, Turbo finishes second after leading half the race, Frankie third, JJ fourth, Robin fifth even though he had a penalty, Uri sixth, Union seventh, Callum with an impressive eighth place, Voizo finishes 9th, Beanmeister gets 9th because the penalty is Danny after being last on lap 1, finishes 10th. Yep, see ya. Anyway, here we are with everyone but Samurai to finish. I don't think he'll be able to set fastest lap as he is probably in AI mode, but congratulations to F1 Nick for winning the Australian Grand Prix after a very shoddy run of form to the end of last season. Nice to see someone doing decently well again. I have been Drifting09, I've been talking to the schizophrenic people in my brain, and I'll see you guys at the next one, if I am the one who gets called upon.